Hello, Presidenters. Hello. Welcome to another episode of Interviews with Presidenters. And it's your girl, Mercy. How are you doing today? How have you been? It has been a very amazing month. A very amazing month. Last month, we had a very good month where we spoke about self-forgiveness. And this month, knowing that we're forgiving ourselves, this month we're looking at forgiving our family and the society, because we established that forgiveness first of all starts with ourselves before we can spread it outside. So yes, we've learned how to forgive ourselves and we're in the process of forgiving ourselves. So this month we're going to be talking about forgiving family, society, and every other thing that has contributed to the weight and the burden on first daughters. And today I have a very amazing guest. You can't even guess it. You can't even guess it. My guest today is no other person than Success Amaibi. It's so nice to have you on this interview today. Thank you so much for doing this with us.
Thank
You
you.
look beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Well,
So
Success are always very beautiful.
of course.
So Success, can we get to meet Success?
All right, everyone. My name is Success Amaidi, and I'm a first daughter. I'm not just a first daughter. I'm a beautiful, strong first daughter. I'm this first daughter that I've been through some things as a first daughter,
Okay.
and then conquered as a first daughter.
Wow.
So, first daughter success or success, the first daughter is looking small or smallish, but strong, determined, has this ambition to go very far, have this dream to do lots of things, including crazy things for herself, for her loved ones, her siblings, family. But then we just strive, like we just have to keep striving.
Yeah.
So yes, that's who success is.
This Success is beautiful. Beyond just what we see outside, this Success is beautiful.
Yeah.
So nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Our first question is, what does forgiveness mean to you in the context of your family and society, and how do you apply it in your life?
Forgiveness.
Yeah, forgiveness.
Okay, I did say forgiveness is letting go.
Okay.
I did say forgiveness is forgetting that thing that has hurt you, that has made you being at the dark spot, that dark place, feeling all pained and all that, letting go, being all free is forgiveness. How do I put it in my relationship with family and society? I did say it's not easy. It's not easy, it's not easy at all. Especially when you have to do it not just to yourself, but then you're forgiving someone else who isn't you because that person did something you don't understand. You don't know why that person did it. You don't know what conspired, what went wrong to prompt such action. It's like you're so not that person. You are you, and then that person is that person.
Yeah.
So at that point, it's difficult. I will say it's difficult, but then it's something you have to do.
Okay.
It's something you have to do for your relationship with your family, for your peace of mind in the society. So yes, it's very important. It's
Yeah.
very necessary.
Yeah, forgiveness is indeed very important for yourself and for the society at large. Yeah. So our second question is, how do you forgive yourself and your family for the pressure they put you through?
I had to use ha first because
Okay.
I don't know. It's like it's not something that just happens once. It's a work in progress.
Yeah, work in progress.
And it's not a work you can do alone. It's a work with you, God, and definitely the right people around you.
True.
Yes. So it's a work in progress. It's not something that can go off you at once. Even times where like everything is going smooth and fine, at some point that pressure just kicks in, and then you're like, you have this, you have that, you have everything going on, and everything to fix, everything to work on all at once. But then I feel when you give yourself that pause and know that okay, either way, this is going to work out as far as God is in control.
Yeah.
At that point, I feel you've conquered that pressure at that moment. So yes, it's a work in progress with you, God, and the right people.
Yeah,
Around
you, the God factor, and the right people around you. Yes, we can't really take away the God factor from forgiveness, either yourself or family. So yes, you, God, and the right people. So our third question is, can you share about a time, an experience, a period where you had to forgive a family, for maybe disappointing you or letting you down, and how are you able to move forward from it?
Okay, this question is like, well, let's say a bit personal, but then
Okay.
let's answer it because that's why we're here. So, um, let's start with the fact that yes, there was a time in my life I felt very bitter that I had my dad. Yes, it was not easy because I grew up seeing him hit my mom. Yeah, and I was literally pained by that, knowing how my mom gets to do a lot for us. Like, she's a mother, she gets to do a lot for us, she gets to care and all that. And then you come back and still lay your hands on this woman, maybe because she made a complaint or the other, and you don't just know how to communicate other than hitting a lady. So at that point, I did say I had this hatred. Yes, I had this feeling I couldn't really process. And I think there came a time where something happened where I was like stuck in the middle, and then I had to suffer for that too from my dad. So I wasn't really his favorite child, I wasn't his favorite daughter because of how everything was. But then I know that I was really pissed. I was angry. I hated him for that. How did I move on? It's it wasn't easy, and that's why I said you put God there. It was like literally anything coming out from him would literally piss me off.
Yeah.
Even a good advice from him would piss me off.
Yeah.
But then God is there. I had to pray over it. I had to put myself in this part where I just had to learn to or give myself this right mindset over this person, or accept that okay, this person is your father. You get, you just have to love regardless, just love. And it wasn't easy. Over time, everything weighed off. I just had to tell myself, I've forgiven this man. And then I went further to even apologize for things I did bad,
Yeah.
just to clear the air. And then maybe we could start afresh.
I think we are similar in a way because I had same experience. I had same experience, and you know the funny thing is that just like you apologize, I also
Yeah.
had to go say sorry because it wasn't a good experience actually. And yeah, with the God factor, the
Yeah.
determination to I want to let go, the God factor, and the right people around you, just like you had said earlier, you can actually do it. So yeah, that works. Question number 4 is, how do you deal with resentment towards societal norms that limits you as a first daughter? Tough one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I won't. I'm not here to lie. I'm not going to lie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not dealing with it very well. No,
Okay.
it's difficult. It's not easy in some aspects where it's like, okay, you're supposed to be free to do this, but then you see yourself as this almighty first daughter, filled with a lot of expectations. You don't want to do that, not because you don't like it, but because there's a lot of things expected of you,
As
and
a
then
first daughter.
you're just suppressing a lot. I feel I'm not doing very well when it comes to that aspect. I'm not going to lie. It's something I'm still working on. Please, you should spare me. It's something I'm still working on. I'm not in some things I know that okay, I have to do this, it's a must. Then some I'll just be like, let us leave this thing. But then just leaving it doesn't make me happy that I left it.
Yeah.
But then let's just leave this thing for peace to reign. I don't want plenty talk from family, let alone society. It's not that I don't want to do it. I definitely want to do it. There are things I like. But then the stress, explaining yourself and all that. No.
Yeah, I
It's
think
still a process for
I
me.
think actually a lot of first daughters are actually in this phase where societal norms and expectations has limited them a whole lot to a to certain things and certain way of lives. They want to do some things, but they do not want to. They cannot, not because they do not want to, but they cannot,
They cannot.
because she has to be all perfect. She has to be the almighty. She has to be the perfect example of,
Yes.
and then it just keeps limiting her. Imagine a first daughter that wants, okay, I want to travel, I want to do modeling. A parent can be like, no, you have to example. I'm not
Yeah,
trying to say
how
modeling is
how
bad.
will you do that?
Yes, how would you do that? What are you going to teach
example
you?
are you showing your
Exactly.
siblings?
What example are you portraying to your siblings?
Ah.
But this is her career. She wants to pursue it, so she should be allowed to do it. Well, I think with time we'll come out of this actually.
Yes, so we will.
So our fifth question is, how do you balance the need to forgive and setting of boundaries? And then how do you prioritize your well-being and wholeness as a first daughter?
Okay, how do I forgive?
Yeah.
First of all, let's understand that forgiving someone is not for their own good, but my own good.
True.
Forgiving someone is for my own good.
Yeah.
I need that peace. I need to breathe in and know that, okay, this is me breathing in, breathing out, and knowing that, okay, there's nothing here holding me. There's no chest pain.
Yeah.
There's no thoughts. There's nothing. It's not that it's not going to be difficult, but then letting go is for your own good. I feel when you understand that letting go is for your own good, then you come to understand that, okay, you've forgiven this person, you've let go, but you won't want it to repeat itself.
Exactly.
So we should understand that you've forgiven, you've let go, but you won't want that thing to happen again.
Yeah.
Like under any circumstance, for you to know that, okay, this is wrong, this hurts me. I don't feel there's anybody that wants to get hurt for the second time.
True.
And by the same person. So you have to set your boundaries. I think there have been situations whereby someone hurts me, and then you've apologized. I have said, okay, it's all right, we are cool. And then you feel you can just come into that particular space or that particular place where you once dwelled with that familiarity.
Yeah.
And I'm like, excuse you, we are cool, but this can't continue like this.
True.
It's not that I hate you. It's not like I am throwing you to the gutters. No. I'm not doing that. But for my own good, for my own peace, I won't want that repeating itself. I feel literally anytime I look at you, it would be like a replay
Of what happened.
Yes, and that replay can cause a lot in my head, and then there will be a mind battle.
Yeah.
So I don't want that. I won't want that.
Yeah.
So just stay where you are. I stay where I am. I'm not having anything against you, but we are good. I greet you, fine. I shake up on you, good. You shake up on me, very fine. Anything more than that will warrant whatever cost or whatever disturbed me the last time. I won't want that at all. So that's me creating boundary.
Beautiful.
There are times where I don't have to be friends with you, but then when I notice something, I just let you know, okay, this is a limit.
Yeah.
Don't cross it.
True.
That's all.
So how do you balance being your own well-being as a first daughter?
Oh, it's not.
Now you've forgiven and set boundaries. Now your own well-being as a first daughter.
Okay, my own well-being as a first daughter. First daughters get to carry a lot. Financially, emotionally, spiritually, physically too, because the times things you've just been overwhelmed and all that, and at that point you might be going through one thing and then your parents don't really know. They don't know, and then they're sending you to go and buy fuel when you are just in the room crying. You're literally crying over something, and then you're hearing your name to go and get 2 liters of fuel. But then you just have to put yourself in order. You just have to know that regardless, you have to stay strong, and then tell yourself it's just for a moment.
It's just for a moment.
Just for a moment. It's going to get better. Even if it doesn't get better, it's not the end. So when you tell yourself that and just get to boost yourself every single time, I feel I had to learn positivity. Yes, I just had to wake up every morning and tell myself, success, you are this. You're strong, you're mighty, you're going to conquer.
Where's the
the days I go out and I'm like, I don't know how today's going to be. I'm seeing it rough already. Literally, it's rough in Nigeria. But then I'm going to conquer.
True.
So I feel with that alone, even in the middle of that day, I might literally cry. I might literally be like, oh my goodness, today is just tough. But then I remember that I just told myself I'm going to conquer. I must conquer.
Yeah.
And there are times I come back and I'm like, I conquered today, even though today almost conquered me. but then we still conquered.
True.
I'm sure there are situations and times where first daughters have literally seen themselves in situations where they feel, oh, how am I going to do this? I'm not going to pass. And then after how many days you realize that you've actually settled that thing.
True.
And then you're in so many phases, not just one. Yeah, as a first daughter, you're never in one phase as a first daughter. You're in so many phases. Like you might be handling yourself, thinking of yourself, and then you're getting a call. Hello, Sister Parrot, this is this, anti-success, this is, and you're like, oh yeah, from where? But then you're a first daughter.
I can imagine actually, because we all go through this. As a first daughter, just like you said, you're never in one phase.
Never.
Because you're handling this and you're handling that, and you've got your personal life to live. And yeah, I want to I want to bolding the line you used, and that is forgiveness actually helps you more than the other person.
Exactly.
Actually. And then because I've forgiven you doesn't mean I should let you into the space where you once were, so you can do the thing you've done to
Or
me
even
before.
more. Or even
Yeah,
more.
even more.
Some people don't get to have that remorse. They get to do more than that. They feel, oh, he's an idiot. She's an idiot. She lets me back.
That
Meaning
means,
I can
yeah,
do
you can
more.
actually do more.
Or oh, I still have the access to this card. Meaning I can withdraw everything and go away.
Yeah.
This, I don't know. Like I said before, you are not someone else. Someone else is not you. So either ways, I just believe that it's something we're going to conquer. You're first, you're not going anywhere. You're not going to run from it. Even if you run, it's like a barrack. It's still
waiting for you actually.
Come attend to me.
So says I can't lie, it was very nice having this conversation with you.
Thank you. Same
I
here.
learned a lot, and I know that first daughters out there have actually learned a lot. And thank you for doing this with us. I can't wait to see you at the top because you're already thriving. So I can't wait to see more of you out there. Thank you so much for doing this with us.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Bye. It has been an amazing time. Firstly, we spoke about forgiving ourselves, and then we spoke about forgiving family, we spoke about society, we spoke about boundary setting, we spoke about thriving as a first daughter, your wellness and your well-being as a first daughter. And it has been all shades of amazing. It has been all shades of amazing with a beautiful success. I learned a lot. I know you did actually. I know you did. And this is where we draw the curtain. It has been a beautiful time here. I'm going to see you next time. Next month, we're going to have another section of interviews with First Data. And don't forget that next week is going to be calls with First Data. If you want to join the call, just send a message, send a DM, we'll send you the link, and you can join the call. Thank you so much for staying with us. Until I see you in our next video, keep thriving. As a First Data, keep thriving. Bye-bye.